Hello and welcome back to Heated Sports Pod. I'm Jamie Nunez.
Ricky Hernandez.
Reza Cardenas.
And we're going to talk about all things South Florida sports. And we'll talk about some hot topics, around the NFL, the NBA, respectfully.
Yeah.
So, we can start off fresh from last night's loss. The Miami Heat did lose. They are actually, in fact, eliminated from the in-season tournament that the NBA has made this year for the first time. The final score of the game was The final score of the Heat game was 131 Milwaukee, 124 Miami Heat. The Miami Heat were without Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero. So, to only lose by single digits, to only lose by 7 points, I think is pretty impressive. What do you think about that, Ricky? About, the Heat, how they looked, even though we got eliminated, all in all, how do we look against the Bucks?
Yeah, honestly, I thought we looked pretty good for not having Jimmy and not having Hero. I was really surprised by how Kyle Lowry played. I think he heard us last podcast talking about trading him. We'll trade Kyle Lowry for this, for that. But he played really, really good last night. So, yeah, props to Kyle Lowry. Props to Jaquez. Jaquez is balling out. He looks like he plays like a vet, to be honest. For a rookie,
Facts.
he plays like a vet. He has a lot of confidence. So
He played 33 minutes, too. Like, he put in the time, too.
Yeah.
Crunch time, too, in-season tournament.
Jaquez is doing
500K
good.
on the line?
Yeah.
Come on, now.
Jaime Jaquez, the last 5 games, sorry to interrupt you, but I just want to say this. The last 5 games, Jaime Jaquez has been averaging 17.6 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, 1.2 steals per game.
Ooh.
He's been making 2 threes in that span per game as well, and he's shooting 56. Right now his slash line is looking like 56, 86% from the free throw line.
What?
So he's doing pretty good. And what were you gonna say, Ricky? Sorry.
I was just going to say, if you're like me and you put all your stocks in Jovic, it's over. Jovic is never going to get playing time. Spo hates him.
That's another thing that we should talk about. We'll revisit the game and how people did in a sec. But that's something we should totally talk about is Nikola Jovic, and he did come back. The day after. Okay, so
we had some drama on Twitter or some.
There was some drama in the locker room. I think for Sioux Falls, the Serbian media came in after one of the games, and Nikola Jovic, he answered a question in Serbian, and it was, obviously reporters were trying to Google translate it, and for the most part, it was something along the lines of, "I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They're not using me right here. I should have I should basically be playing more," type of thing. So he came out the next day and said in English, "Hey, I was." He basically saying he was just kind of correcting himself. You can just tell that Pat Riley and Spo kind of sat him down and was like, "Hey, listen, you can't do that."
Yeah, he's young and all that stuff too. So just
very
however
young.
He was feeling in the moment.
Yeah. But yeah, that should totally be addressed. What do you guys think about that? I know Reza said he's very young, but he kind of cleared the air as far as this team is doing really good. They don't really need me at the moment.
True.
And he's gonna just keep working and stuff. So yeah, Ricky, what do you think of the Jovic comments?
Yeah, so the stocks are down right now, but I still have faith in Jovic. I
Me
still
too.
think he could be a really good player.
Facts.
Not as a backup center. I think he's more like a wing, maybe even point guard,
Type.
big point guard type thing. But
Mhm.
not every big player has to be a point guard. But he's really good pushing the ball up the floor. He's got really good court vision. So
Yeah, and he's really smart. He's been playing with grown adults.
Buy the dip.
Exactly.
Buy the dip.
Buy the dip on Jovic. So going back to the game, Bam Adebayo went off for 31 points. He had 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks, and he did have 4 deflections. That's something that does not show up in the stat sheet, but he did have 4 deflections. That was in 42 minutes. He had a 33% usage rate and was basically guarding Giannis and, wheeling this Miami Heat squad into contention with the Bucks in this game. For me, guys, I know Bam's a baller. Bam's last, what was it? Bam's last 10 games, he's been on a tear, 22 and 19 and 10. Right, 31, 10 and 5 last night, 21 and 12, 23 and 11. 20 and 10 is right now, night in, night out for Bam. It's easy. This is year 1 of his prime, and he's looking nuts. But one thing I noticed after watching the game last night, or not even after, during the game. I'm like, yo, this guy Damian Lillard looks disinterested, and he looks like he does not want to play for the Bucks, and that's just how I felt. How did you guys feel the same way? Did you guys see what I was watching?
I felt off bat. Go ahead, my fault.
No, you're good. You're good.
My
Go
fault.
ahead.
All right, I felt off bat like you see Dame in the Milwaukee uniform. It doesn't look right.
You don't.
Photoshop of him in a Heat uniform. Chef's kiss, like he looks so good. He fits in the role so much better than anyone that's available in the market right now. And it's just like, bro, if you play through Dame will show the way. And you see it through the Portland when you played. You feel me? Carried the Portland on his back, but we need Dame, and Dame is coming.
Okay. We'll
No,
see,
that ship
man.
has
I hope
sailed,
so.
bro. But how do you feel, Ricky?
Yeah, I mean, well, I agree with Reza. Like that shot creating point guard is like something that like if the Heat had a shot creating point guard like Dame, it'd be raps for the NBA, bro. But that would have been too easy.
Yeah, well, we have luckily for you, we have Tyler Hero who's going to
That's
come
true.
back soon.
Yeah.
That's true. He was
So
balling too as well.
So
He's
yes.
going crazy.
yeah, and we're doing good without him. So when he comes back, it's gonna be
yeah,
better.
for real.
good. It's gonna be good to see.
I believe it was yesterday an episode of Old Man and the Three came out with JJ Redick's podcast, and he actually said that outside of Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama, Jaime Jaquez has been the best rookie this year. And I wholeheartedly agree. I think Osar Thompson, he's been having a solid year.
Right.
Yeah.
But as far as impact on a team, to help them win, I think it's easily Jaime Jaquez, especially with Hero going out.
Chet Holmgren's playing really good. So
Chet Holmgren is
Chet.
I think
balling.
he's going for Rookie of the Year over Wemby, bro.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, no, I don't.
Someone's gonna come out.
If they weren't in the league, though, it would definitely be Jaquez Rookie of the Year. But
the facts, but you got
it
two
is what it is. You got
beasts
two like 7'5" like guys
doing
so,
everything.
Yeah, so.
Like it's unfair, but
Yeah, shout out to JJ Redick, friend of the podcast.
Friend of the pod, JJ, Old Man of the Three. Shout out to JJ Redick.
Sir.
But yeah, did you guys? One other thing I wanted to talk about really quick. Bam Adebayo.
Yeah.
So in a season, all time, Miami Heat franchise, Heat players with 20 plus points and 10 plus rebounds. You have Alonzo Mourning in 1995-96, Alonzo Mourning in 1998 and 1999,
Damn.
and then Shaquille O'Neal in 2004 and 2005 season. Add Bam Adebayo to that list because thus far through the 2023 campaign, he's averaging 22.7 points per game and 10.4 rebounds per game. So
Crazy.
Bam is him, year one of his prime. The sky is the limit for
How
Bam
old is
Adebayo.
Bam? Like 20 something.
Bam is like 26, 20 like type.
Young. I
Bam.
remember when we drafted him.
Yeah, bro. He was Whiteside's backup.
Yeah.
That's insane. Do you guys have anything else to say about the Heat? I think Tyler Hero is expected to get like reviewed, like his he's reevaluated. Tyler Hero is expected to get reevaluated like next week.
Uh-huh.
So we'll see like how that looks. But yeah, the Miami Heat for now are out of the tournament, which sucks. But honestly,
Yeah,
it's not that serious. It's all right.
Not no chill.
sucks to see because it'd be fun to see the little Vegas.
Yeah, that would have been
Vegas
cool
stuff,
for sure.
but
Who,
it is
really
what it
quick, who do you guys have winning the tournament?
Oh, I don't even know who qualified. I
Yeah,
saw the Lakers qualified, which is interesting.
a lot of people have. I think the Suns. I think the Lakers and the Suns actually play.
I hate the Suns. So I'm gonna check right now to see
Let
who
me see.
qualified.
All right.
Damn, I just saw one too.
I saw a tweet about it earlier.
Yeah, it was like a picture of the brackets. Oh my
Okay,
gosh!
yeah, I found it.
And other Miami Heat news, bro. Eric Spoelstra and his wife
Getting
divorced, bro.
No.
Hey, Spo, keep your head up, King.
Yeah.
Spo, keep your head up, bro.
Yeah,
That boy locked in, bro.
Gotta get that prenup too. You better have gotten that prenup, bro.
He locked in with it.
All right, so for the East, we have Pacers, Celtics,
Yo.
Bucks, Knicks, Kings, Pelicans, and Lakers, Suns. So
Ew.
I'm going Kings over Pelicans. I don't know. I want the Lakers to beat the Suns.
I'm just gonna. You know what? My winner is gonna be Indiana Pacers. Whatever. Halliburton.
That's a good pick.
Halliburton, bro,
Yup, Hooper.
is crazy. Crazy. The Mavericks are in it.
No,
I think
Yeah.
I want the Lakers to win. To be honest, I think I'm going Lakers.
for me, Timberwolves sleeper pick Kings.
Wolves did not qualify,
Wolves
so-
didn't
They didn't
make.
qualify?
Bro, I thought they did too, and they didn't.
Yeah.
The plan
Because
is
of the point
mad.
differential, I
I'm
think.
trying to look.
The
Who
in-season
made it?
tournament is so confusing, bro.
It was. I think they lost on point differentials.
Yeah, that's what it
I
was.
think
Oh,
Anthony
like-
Edwards got injured yesterday.
Oh
Yeah.
my
His hip.
gosh.
That
What
was
a
a bad injury.
what a L.
too,
For
bro.
real?
Prayers up.
He
for him.
felt like mad, like weird.
They're
Like,
saying he might have a fractured hip, which is a
Bro,
crazy,
what?
brutal injury.
Nah,
We'll
yo,
see.
prayers up to Anthony Edwards for real. You a dog, homie. Hey, one day you're gonna be on the Heat for real, and you're
Yes, future Heat legend.
gonna
Anthony
like
Edwards.
type.
there.
Listen, I'm a manifester right now, Ant. Trust me, bro. You want to be in Miami, bro. Trust. Hey,
Get away from that cold Minnesota weather.
and yeah, Spo, keep your head up, bro. We love you. Heat Nation, we love you. All right, Spo. So yeah, anything, anything else, Miami Heat, before we move on to the Finns?
Let's talk about remember a few podcasts ago we're talking about Zach LaVine potentially coming here.
Oh yeah.
After that performance last night, what are the thoughts on that still? Like just been going around, you know how all the controversy going with the Bulls, like all the tension in the locker room.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think could actually come out of the situation?
How you feel, Ricky?
Oh, you might have to buy the dip, bro. Maybe he's lowering his value. Maybe we could trade him for like I don't know,
Ooh,
like
a little
get
bait
him-
and steal type.
I don't know.
team.
That's the thing. I'm not trading
bag of
Duncan.
chips over
I'm
to-
not trading Duncan
No, I
Robinson
don't
for
wanna trade-
Levine.
Duncan is playing so.
And we're
good.
not trading Hero.
We haven't even mentioned.
Hero
And
has
him.
got
I'll
the
tell you what,
picture.
we're not trading Jovic because I'm buying the dip on Jovic.
Yeah.
So like
His dip
honestly,
is lower. That's the.
That's what you're supposed to buy.
there's
for real.
no like yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, he doesn't fit. Honestly, like
Yeah.
I don't think he
Kinda,
fits,
yeah,
and
the way- I
not for
see.
nothing, I don't really think he's quote unquote Heat culture. And honestly, the only person I want, not even on the Bulls, but just in general, bro, is Caruso. And like to Ricky's point earlier in the pod, Lowry has been balling for sure, but
legs, man.
I just think Caruso would fit better. As crazy as that sounds, and like Caruso don't got he don't got like the stroke, like he don't got the jump shot like Lowry does.
He's younger though.
And but he is younger, and he plays
Clamps.
he plays really good defense, bro.
Like,
like he's really
clamp.
good. And like honestly, not for nothing though, I don't really think we even make a move. Like because at the end of the day, chemistry is huge for the Heat, especially. Like so,
Facts.
I don't think we're gonna be moving anyone for Levine or Caruso. But that's just my opinion, though. I don't think we should do anything. I think we're straight as we are. As long as we're in the playoffs, bro, we have the best playoff performer in Jimmy Butler, bro, and we're gonna be fine. Like we're gonna be good.
How many times are you gonna keep relying on him? Of course you're gonna produce, but like, bro, we're like, come on, please, come on, one more season, one more. You got this time, guys.
For real. Nah, Hero just need to stay
Like-
healthy, bro. That's all it
the
is.
thing, too.
That's all it is, bro. And then and Duncan is having his best year yet. So
Duncan's playing-
you combine all those things, bro, and we're good. Year one of Bam's prime, like Jimmy just,
Tired. He's like, this is it right here.
yeah. What's it called? But yeah, that's the Heat. Did you have anything else that you wanted to add?
We outside to the Fins. Let's get it.
All right. So the Miami Dolphins are fresh off a dub, right, against the New York Jets in MetLife Stadium. But and in fact, it was the NFL's first ever Black Friday game. So that was another cool, caveat to that whole night. It was the day after Thanksgiving on Black Friday. The Miami Dolphins came out on top 34-13, but they couldn't come out of the game unscathed as Jalen Phillips, the Dolphins linebacker, young star in the making. He unfortunately tore his Achilles and is out for the remainder of the season. So, obviously the Dolphins are going to be looking in-house to, fill that void. But breaking news as of yesterday, the Miami Dolphins did sign former All-Pro and Super Bowl champion Jason Pierre-Paul, who did play last season for the Ravens. He started 13 games, and prior to that, he was on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady, and they won the chip.
Okay.
So,
solid pickup.
solid. Definitely, like I said, in-house solutions like Wilkins, Sealer, Agba, and Van Ginkel. All these guys, like they're gonna help out a ton. But general manager Chris Greer knew better than to just leave, like stay put. You know what I mean? Like kind of like Pat Riley's like very much like running back, but like Chris Greer knew we needed more depth in that area in the defensive line, and he went out and got Jason Pierre-Paul. So we came out on top on Friday, and we beat the brakes out of the Raiders the week before. Honestly, I'm lying. We didn't beat the brakes out of. We only won by a touchdown, but it felt worse than it was. So yeah, now the next 3 games is going to look like Washington Commanders in Washington, Tennessee Titans Monday night in Miami, and then New York Jets in Miami again. Those are the next 3 opponents. Those are pretty bad teams, guys. Those are 2 of those teams are bottom 5 in total points per game, and Washington's defense is just not good at all. Following that, we play the Dallas Cowboys at home Christmas Eve. That's going to be a crazy game, and then Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore, and then Buffalo Bills come down to Miami for the last game of the season. So those last 3 games are pretty hard, like more of a challenge for it. Yeah, and then the first 3, like the next 3 are easy work. So ideally, it's looking like Dolphins at 11-3, right? Because we're 8-3 right now, 3 straight dubs, no problem. And then from there, we go against the Cowboys, Ravens, and Bills. What do you guys think of? What do you guys think of that, man? What do you guys think of the Finns so far, man? After that injury.
Well, like personally, like me, I don't know football like that, but like. I don't even know what I was about to say. My apologies.
No, you're good. You're good.
I was just saying, like, injuries are a part of sports and definitely a part of football. So it's just about, general manager playing around that, moving the chess pieces around. But I think we're in a good spot still to get those 5 dubs that you predicted. And then the last 3 games of the season are where we got to put our trust in Tua.
Yeah.
See what we can do, because Tua's been looking a little bit shakier than his super strong start.
The last 2 weeks, Tua has been turning the ball over a lot.
Yep.
With the Raiders, I mean, he fumbled and he even threw a pick. The Jets, he had a pick 6 and another pick, and I think no, he didn't fumble against the Jets. But yeah, either way, you got to take better care of the ball if you're Tua Tagovailoa. A couple of stats that I wanted to share with you guys was that so Get Up this morning, they had a comparison, a stat, 3 different stats, offensive-wise, for the 2019 Chiefs and the 2023 Dolphins. Yeah. Right? 2019 Chiefs won the Super Bowl, okay, with Tyreek Hill. So the 2019 Chiefs averaged 28 points per game, 379 yards per game, and their red zone touchdown percentage. So like whenever they went to the red zone and scored a tutty, 54%, which is really good, right?
That's valid. That's valid.
Okay, now look at the Dolphins this year. Okay. We're averaging 30.8 points per game, more points. We're averaging 431 yards per game, more yards, and our red zone touchdown percentage is 73% as opposed to their 54. What? So when you combine all these things and add on top Jalen Ramsey and Christian Wilkins, Xavier Howard, Javon Holland, guys like that.
Yep.
Tyreek Hill even said the other day, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, he said this Dolphins team is better than when the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. He said that out of his own mouth, and he didn't even have to say that. He's just causing drama for himself and the team, but like whatever, like that's just how he feels.
Facts.
So it's like that confidence level, the numbers, like all we got to do is make sure Tua is healthy, and that's pretty much it. Like,
sure,
it looks like as if everything
really
the Flanagans would be if there's a Dolphins Super Bowl.
The Flanagans would be going crazy.
Big reservations out there.
Oh my God, you'd have to show up at 1 p.m. in the afternoon.
And another, I'm gonna keep. What happened?
You'd have to show up earlier than that, bro. You'd have to get there at 9 a.m. and start lining up.
The Flanagans run.
If you want to watch the game, it'd be crazy.
Bro, these crazy statistics do not stop. Pro Football Focus right now has Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle as the 2 best receivers in the AFC, and there's obviously 15 other teams in the AFC, and the Dolphins have number 1 and number 2 according to Pro Football Focus.
Whoa.
And there's a lot of things going right, and it sucks that Phillips got hurt. Because the defense was just hitting on all cylinders. For the first 4 weeks, we were bottom of the barrel, as far as defensive efficiency. Damn. That's kind of hand in hand with obviously not having Jalen Ramsey, but also Jalen Phillips, who we just lost for the year. He was not 100% healthy. He kind of came in a little bit banged up, and he started hitting the ground running after week 6, man. And it sucks because we were really putting on, for example, in the first 4 weeks. Oh, let me find it real quick. Okay. Okay, in the first 4 weeks, we were like I said, bottom of the barrel, 26th, 30th, 22nd in some defensive categories. Now, from weeks 5 through 12, we're number one, number 2, number 2, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 7. In those same categories, we were bottom 5, like bottom 6 of the league in those defensive categories. And so,
Damn,
like,
come up.
that's a combination of obviously Jalen Ramsey coming back week 8.
Yeah.
Combination of Jalen Phillips getting more healthy, but Fangio and the boys are going to have to figure something out because that's a huge loss right there for the Dolphins defense, man. And you really hate to see it. One other stat I wanted to share with Jalen Phillips' replacement, linebacker Andrew Van Ginkel. According to Pro Football Focus, and yes, I'm taking these with a grain of salt. Don't worry. He's the 9th best pass rushing edge rusher in the NFL.
Damn.
So
In the NFL,
you have players like Myles Garrett, right? One of the Bosa brothers, Micah Parsons, right? Hendrickson on the Lions, Hendrickson on the Bengals and Hutchinson on the Lions. T.J. Watt, Max Crosby, and then you have Andrew Van Ginkel, and that
says something.
That's crazy. Bradley Chubb, who the Dolphins traded for last season and signed like $100 million, he is number 17 on that very list. Whoa. And he's having a really good year, but damn, like we got some weapons on defense. Even though we did lose Phillips, honestly, I'm very confident that the defense can still get the job done, but we won't know until about week 16. Like I said, Christmas Eve, we play the Dallas Cowboys. The next 3 games, the defense is not going to be tested like that. Right. So
that's facts.
The Cowboys, Ravens, Bills, those will be the next 3 real true challenges for the defense before the postseason starts.
Makes sense.
So yeah, man. What do you guys think? Okay, let me just tell you what I think we're going to finish with. 11-3, and then I'll be nice. I'll do 13-4.
Okay.
Type, right? 13-4. That makes sense. There's 18 games.
So what do you think we lose to?
Probably the Cowboys, honestly.
Are we home for that game?
We are home.
Christmas Eve.
We're home, bro. So I hope I'm wrong, bro. Please prove me wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but this is what I think.
We're winning the next 3, bro. We're making a statement, bro. Regardless of the situation where we lost our defensive end. What was his name again? Phillips?
Jalen Phillips, yeah.
Since losing him, bro, we got the replacements, we got the firearm, we got the power, bro. Like, we're going to show, like those stats that you said that were when the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Like,
that was crazy.
So it's like, bro, everything's lining up for a reason, bro. Everything happens for a reason.
Dead ass.
3 games, bang. Super Bowl, bang. Easy one, bang, bang, bang. Everyone,
like when I say the Dolphins are loaded on defense, even on offense, like I'm not lying. Like okay, 6 different Miami Dolphins have 4+ sacks. Okay, no other NFL team has more than 4 players with 4+, but we have 6 with 4+. You know what I'm saying? So like we got some dogs. Yeah, we got some dogs. So like we good. We good. What are you gonna say, Ricky?
Well, there's something I wanted to touch on. It's kind of relating to the Dolphins. I don't know if you guys have seen the story. This kid K-Fit Sports.
Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for him. Yeah, that's Tyreek Hill. That's Tyreek Hill's homie.
Yeah, so he had that video. He's like a content creator for the NFL.
Okay.
So same kind of field as us.
Yeah,
right?
he got contracted to work every Dolphins home game like as an NFL photographer, and he was like Tyreek Hill's homie. Like Tyreek Hill, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure it's safe to assume that he helped him get hired with the NFL.
That's dope though.
And yeah,
that's real.
Now he's suspended.
Yeah, he's suspended and probably like forever.
For what?
Because Tyreek Hill scored a touchdown, grabbed his phone and did the little backflip celebration. Like he grabbed his phone and did a little selfie backflip. And like everyone's like, "Yo, that's crazy, that's sick." The NFL did not like that at all.
He got flagged on that play. He got flagged for that celebration. He got fined for it, and the kid even posted on NFL, and NFL was like, "Yo, take it down." And now and they got him suspended, so they basically fired him.
Damn.
Yeah, I think honestly it's whack.
Whack.
Who cares? Or you don't want players taunting other players with a backflip or whatever, but first of all, Tyreek's the only player who's gonna be doing backflips out there.
Yeah.
Second of all, it's not his fault that Tyreek grabbed his phone and did the thing, and you already fined Tyreek.
Yeah.
It's not why he's just doing he's literally out there doing his job. He had a crazy content moment. The backflip with your iPhone, that's insane.
Facts.
insane. No, yeah, like you can't even write that up. Like
that would
it
do
was perfect.
Insane numbers on TikTok.
Bro.
Exactly.
Honestly, if that was like a random fan, like
It's like
nothing
a-
would have happened.
yeah.
It's just because, oh, you work for the NFL, you're getting reprimanded too.
Yeah.
It's like
about
a
that.
weird double standard. Like, oh, we have these rules in the NFL. We need to upkeep the rules. Blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
I think it hurts more than it helps the NFL. I don't know
Absolutely.
why they would do that.
Absolutely, and now it's like an outrage on social media. So hopefully,
Damn.
K-Fitz
Yeah.
gets his job back with the NFL.
Shout out to K Fitz.
Shout out to
You're the
K.
homie.
Sir.
Shout out Tyreek Hill. You're also the homie.
Yeah, friends
Tyreek
of the
Hill.
pod. Friends of the pod.
Tyreek Hill is looking to get the 2,000 yards too. He's looking to break Calvin Johnson's record. No one has ever done 2,000 yards, your receiving yards in a single NFL season. No one's done that ever.
He on pace?
He's on pace to do that in 17 games, and there's 18. So he's on pace to do that. So Calvin Johnson did it in 16,
Yeah.
way back when.
Wow.
I think it was, I want to say 08. I can't remember exactly with the Lions. But Tyreek Hill is projected to do that in 17, which is crazy. And like we were just talking about, the next 3 games are against,
Bangers.
very bad defenses. And I think Tyreek Hill can put up easily 100+ yards in each of these games. And he's actually
facts.
leading the league in touchdowns. He has like 10 touchdowns, Tyreek Hill. So,
What?
nah, it's crazy, man. We're on a whole different level, bro. Really quick, as far as Inter Miami's concerned, I heard there's a lot of rumors that we're looking to get like Luka Modric, who's a legend.
I didn't know that actually.
We're also there's a couple others. I know one of them was De Gea. He was a former goalie for Spain. I think he's still a goalie for his country, but yeah, he's potentially, there's rumors of him coming to Inter Miami. A lot of teams are actually backlashing now because they're like, yo, if all these really good old players want to come to Miami, like, what about us? Like, it's not fair. Like, like that shouldn't be happening or whatever. So there's something they're MLS is like figuring that stuff out right now as far as the financial aspect of MLS and these players coming. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that because I feel like that's massive because De Gea is like a really good goalie and Luka Modric is a legendary midfielder.
Yeah. In basketball terms, can you say it in basketball terms?
Yes. So Luka Modric in basketball terms, how can I say it? Like almost like I want to say like Iguodala maybe. Like, or like Vince Carter or like Vince Carter type of
Balling
thing.
out though,
Okay.
like an older Tim Duncan.
Yeah, like a
Like
yeah.
Tim Duncan was putting up crazy numbers into his old
Type.
age.
Yeah.
Modric was like balling out even the World Cup just now. So.
Yeah, not for
So
real,
Timmy
for real.
D?
So like Timmy D, for older big guy like Tim D or like an older guard like Vince Carter, because Vince
got
Carter did it for a minute, bruh,
40 something.
and he was putting up
43.
numbers. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, that's a good comparison for that.
All right, that's dope. That's a
And
dope signing.
Yeah, Modric is beast.
and yeah, bro. So hopefully the Inter Miami can land one of these two, studs. I know there's more. Oh my gosh, Luis Suarez. How could I forget?
I know Suarez.
Luis, yeah, he's the infamous player who's has been known to bite other players on the field. but yeah, honestly, hey,
Heat culture.
we would hey, Miami would love to have you, Luis, and the same goes for Luka and De Gea. Okay, so we want all of you. We want all of you to come into Miami with Messi, please.
It's gonna be like a retirement home, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, these are players that are like 36, 37, 38,
But still, like
It's
against,
football. It's
against MLS
football.
competition.
It's football.
For being honest, like
They gone.
MLS is good, but like compared to Europe,
Did you see someone else actually won? Messi was on the team for for half the season, but they gave someone else like MVP, like best player in MLS, like someone else
Yeah.
entirely, like not Messi. And then Messi won Ballon d'Or,
Dior, yeah,
which is like Ballon d'Or is like you're the best player in the world,
yeah,
Oh,
and Messi won,
yeah.
yeah.
but
They didn't
some
give it to
but some
him.
other guy for the MLS like MVP, like best player won,
Yeah.
which is mad,
I mean,
which is
that's
mad
probably because he
goofy.
showed up halfway through the season.
Yeah, maybe I'll respect
I
it. I
remember
respect
like
it.
a while ago, I saw this video from like Zlatan, and he was like,
Yeah.
he's like, you can't compare to me when I'm in the MLS and I'm 38. He's like, where were you you were 20? MLS. Where was I when I was 20? He's like, Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
it's like
that.
a
I remember
different
that
thing.
too. That's so funny. No, shout out Ibra because honestly, shout out David Beckham and Ibra because those two guys really paved like they set the tone. They paved the road for like older heads that are retiring in like in the European or like Germany, Italy, like I feel like they set the tone to come to MLS. Obviously, they got paid really good, but yeah, like I feel like if those two things didn't happen, like Messi, there's no way Messi comes to Inter Miami, bro.
Facts.
And I feel like it could probably it could lead a chain reaction. Maybe after Messi, maybe Mbappe in 15 years comes to MLS.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or players like that, like De Bruyne or something. Like that. Imagine that, dude. Like you're probably not like as big soccer heads, but like those are like today's like greatest players type of thing. So yeah. And really quick, we didn't even touch on the Thanksgiving and how was you guys Thanksgiving, bro?
Boy,
Good.
A lot of football, a lot of grub.
Yeah.
Grubski, fun, lit vibes. You already
Good
know
time.
the vibes.
We're on a little podcast break, so
Yeah.
this is the return episode.
This is the return episode.
And then next week we're gonna have conspiracy last episode maybe.
Yeah,
Or
maybe.
we're gonna do a
Or
little rap podcast.
or we
see.
do another sports. We do a conspiracy. We'll see. Or we do a rap
Doing it.
podcast.
Do something.
We'll see, guys. But hey, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for joining. I'm Jamie Nunez, and I'm with.
Ricky Hernandez.
Reza Cardenas.
This is Heated Sports Pod signing off. Much love. Appreciate you all.
Yes, sir.